Wrestling is life. Wrestling is life. Wrestling is life is wrestling.
Welcome, everyone, to Wrestling is Life is Wrestling with Cody Deaner. I am Cody Deaner, and I am a professional wrestler. I'm a professional wrestling producer with TNA Wrestling. I'm a professional motivational speaker, and I'm a professional dad. I'm a father of 4 awesome kids and a husband to 1 beautiful, amazing wife. And this is my podcast. This is a show where we explore how wrestling imitates life and life imitates wrestling, and all the lessons that we can learn in between. Before we get to today's episode, please visit our sponsors, Rest When Dead Clothing at restwhendead.ca and ceofit.ca for all your fitness and supplement needs. You can also support the show by taking a screenshot right now and tagging at Cody Deaner on your socials. So let's get to it. Enjoy the show. If you believe, they'll believe. Christopher, Notorious TID, Thank you for being on here. I can think of nobody better than to talk about this idea of if you believe, they'll believe, because I'm going to start by blowing smoke up your ass right now.
Okay.
One of the first Ontario independent wrestling shows I went to, I saw Notorious TID, and I went, that son of a bitch is real. And I believed everything that you did, and I was scared shitless of you. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about how awesome you are. No, if you believe, they'll believe. This is. Yeah. I think this is super important in professional wrestling. I'd like to hear your opinion on this.
I honestly, I believe it is the most important thing in professional wrestling, especially nowadays.
Okay.
Even more so. Back in the day, you had a much easier chance of making them, and by them I mean the audience, believe.
Yes.
You don't have that chance to do that now. So the only way an audience, in my opinion, is going to believe you is if you believe your own. You have to believe in what you're doing, because if I come to you and I'm like, well, that's horseshit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was all horseshit. Well, now I'm not believing anything.
Yeah.
But if I come to you and I say, well, that was horseshit, and you schultz me upside the head because you truly believe what you're doing is what it's supposed to be.
Yes.
You have no choice but to believe what I'm telling you.
That's right.
That's the beauty of the business.
Oh, dude.
Right?
So I know you've helped train people. You've trained young talent, and I've had so many young wrestlers come up to me and be like, "Hey, like, I got this new idea for a character, and how do I get this character over? Or how do I do this gimmick or whatever?" And I'm like, there's no like magic formula other than I say, look, if you go out to the ring to play this quote unquote character and you don't believe that you are that thing you're portraying, then everyone's going to call bullshit on what you do. So I don't care. You don't need to pitch me on your character right now. I just need to know if you actually believe what you're doing, and I will be able to tell as soon as you come through the curtain. Yeah. Do you agree?
100%. 100%. Because one of the oldest adages that you hear from a lot of, like, maybe not so much anymore, I don't know, but a lot of the old wrestlers was, I don't need to make you believe what I'm doing or what wrestling is real. I just need to make you believe what I'm doing.
That's
and
right.
If every wrestler takes that methodology and takes that approach to it, then we're all doing our jobs perfectly.
That's right.
Right?
Yes. So then let me ask you a more direct question. Sure. Before Notorious TID would walk through the curtain to go down to the ring, what was your process or mindset to get yourself into that place where you did believe?
Sure. So, like, I spent a lot of time working security jobs. Like, I was a private bodyguard for many years.
Right.
I worked detail, and I also worked running doors at clubs. So you've always got to have, like, this persona, this wall in front of you of, like, you know, pardon the uneffable. It's right. You just no matter what, nobody's going to be able to mess with me. I'm controlling this situation with what I'm doing. No matter what comes in front of me, I'm always in control of the situation.
Hell yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. As long as you can believe, I'm in control of this. Nothing's going to rattle me, no matter what you say. I tell people all the time, say anything you want about me in the ring. I don't care. You're not going to rattle me.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I'm unflappable.
Isn't that something that's so missing from from people, I think, in wrestling nowadays? Because without even realizing it, I've done the same thing what you're saying right now. It's like, the crowd is not controlling me. I'm controlling the crowd. Yeah. I'm the puppet master, and I'm so confident in what I do that I would invite you to say whatever you want, do whatever you want. Like, I'm only going to use that to my advantage, and I'm going to use it to make what I'm doing even better. Yeah. But that's the mindset you have to be in.
We always have this new thing now. It's not about the moves. It's about the moment. Yeah. It's about the moment in wrestling. So who creates the moment? Right? We create the moment, which means that if we're creating the moment, we're controlling the narrative.
That's right.
At all times.
Yeah.
Right? As soon as we let the crowd dictate to us, we're not in control of it anymore.
Yes.
Then they are the ones that are going, oh, wait a second. I don't believe what he's doing. And if I don't believe what he's doing, it's not as real to me anymore.
Is this something that you have applied to your real life, whether that's in business or I don't know. I don't want, maybe not relationships. Maybe that's probably not the healthiest way is controlling a relationship. But like situations, like
you can use it in dating. You absolutely can use it in dating. You can, I mean, we're both very, very happily married for many, many years, right? But you think about this from a dating point of view. It's the same thing like you asked me earlier. What's it like? What's your mindset before you step through the curtain?
Right. Okay.
Before you go into a meeting, before you go into a date, before you go into any kind of even a podcast, a show, a taping, anything like that. Before you step through the curtain, everything that happens behind that curtain is your barrier. That's where you get ready. That's where you prepare yourself. As soon as you go through that curtain, that's life. That's the reality. That's when you're out there. You're in it.
Oh, geez.
So if you're not ready for it,
you're so right. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You have to control that situation.
And I think maybe what I was thinking is I looked at the negative aspect and go, oh, you're just trying to control and manipulate the situation. But I think the positive stance is what is making me think of what you're saying is like, I'm thinking about my first date with my wife. I'm not about to walk into that restaurant thinking, okay, how can I control this situation? I'm thinking, okay, I have to be 100% authentic. Otherwise, what am I doing here? Because I'm not even going to know if I click with this person if I'm not the real me and I'm not authentic. So what's the easiest thing to do is there's no pressure anymore. No. I'm just going to be me. She'll be her. And if we click, great. Which is exactly what I try to tell young guys in wrestling. I go, don't try to be something that you're not.
That you're not capable of doing.
Because then you can't believe it.
Because what are you supposed to do on that first date? You're supposed to be that same person on the second date? Yeah. Same person on the third date? Same person on the 25th date? Yes. Now you're married, 4 kids, and you're Hulk Hogan who doesn't know any better? You've just lived in the gimmick now all of a sudden?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, man. You absolutely. It all applies.
I wasn't expecting, but I love it. I love it. You're right. So like, there's something to the belief that's connected to authenticity, and I think that's one of the keys is you will not believe what you're doing in the wrestling ring. You will also not believe in yourself in whatever you're doing if you're being inauthentic, because people can see through 100%. Inauthenticity.
Are you going to sit down and listen to Tony Robbins if he didn't believe in himself?
Hell yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Yes. Are you going to expect yourself, you do public speaking. Yes. Are you going to expect those kids to believe in what you're telling them if you don't believe in yourself?
That's exactly what I apply when I'm the same thing that I said when on my first date with my wife. I got to be authentic when I go through that room. Before I go on stage, I'm like, I have to be authentic with these kids. I'm not going to pretend to be, I'm going to be the cool wrestler, what they think is the cool wrestler. No, I'm just going to be myself, because if I try to be the cool guy or just try to be something that I'm not, they will smell it and sniff it out immediately, and then they will shut off and they will not listen to me. So if I just be me and be real, then guess what? I'm believing in what I do, and then they believe what I'm doing, and then it's successful. 100%. I think that is so true in all aspects.
100%.
Brother, thank you for this talk. I appreciate you. And you're the right guy to talk to about this.
Anytime, man.
Thanks, brother. That's going to do it for another episode of Wrestling is Life is Wrestling. Until next time, guys, please visit our sponsors, Rest When Dead Clothing at restwhendead.ca, as well as ceofit.ca for all your fitness and fitness supplement needs. Don't forget to take a screenshot of today's episode and tag me at Cody Deaner. If you want to learn how to book me on your wrestling show or your speaking event, you can go to codydeaner.com or learn about my speaking career at chrisgrayspeaks.com. Until next time, guys, don't forget that wrestling is life, is wrestling. We'll see you next time, guys.
Wrestling is life. Wrestling is life. Wrestling is life is wrestling.